Can we believe Coffeezilla just because he calls out scams? Well, today I'll be fact-checking his videos to see how well researched it was before he decided to ruin my life with it. My name is Tran, and we make documentaries on money, power, war, and crime. And this is Coffeezilla, the cult that destroys cults. I was also a member of the Coffeezilla cult. I would believe whatever he said. In fact, when he made that video about me being a scammer, I believed him. I thought that I was a scammer. That was why I posted my response admitting it by saying, "What did you expect from a channel that teaches you how to be evil?" I thought that it was the price of success. But after a few weeks, I realized that most of his info was wrong. And there was one thing that I do agree with Coffeezilla about, and that is,
just because someone is calling out scams doesn't instantly make them trustworthy.
I may not be trustworthy, but that doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. It also doesn't mean that I'm a good person either. I'm just a guy running a business. But what about Coffeezilla? Can we believe Coffeezilla just because he calls out scams? Well, today I'll be fact-checking his videos to see how well researched it was before he decided to ruin my life with it. But before that, I would just like to say that I appreciate him saying that he loves my videos and titles.
And that's why, of course, I love watching them. I mean, who wouldn't like these videos? Wow, this is insanely evil. Wow, this dude is evil. This is absolutely evil. Wow, this is pure evil. Look, I know what you're thinking based on those titles. It's hard to choose.
Anyways, he makes his first accusation about me saying that the lottery is a scam.
He'll tell you that lotteries are predatory.
Lotteries are predatory. They play on our psychology to suck us dry of our hard-earned money.
But then, in that same video, he'll sell you a, quote, no-lose lottery.
Play the no-lose lottery by pausing the video and clicking the link below.
When I first heard about this in the video, I was shocked. I can't believe I was scammed by Yoda. Yoda? Yada? Yada. I started to research who else they scammed other than me. And you won't believe it. They scammed Sebi, Andre Jick, and even Graham Stephan. Graham Stephan even became an investor. I wonder if Graham knows that Yada is a scam. It is a scam, right? Because if Yada is not a scam, then I would be promoting a good business and Coffeezilla's video would lose all of its meaning, wouldn't it? Well, it turns out that Yada is not a lottery where you spend money to buy tickets. It is a bank that gives you free lottery tickets where you can win prizes. It is FDIC insured up to $250,000. In my opinion, it is not a scam. If it is a scam, then banks that take your money without giving you free lottery tickets is even more of a scam. His second accusation is about crypto trading bots.
Now, right after learning that crypto trading bots are the new tempting way to get people to give you their money, guess what Tran advertises?
And the product itself is actually legit. You can set up your own custom bots based on your parameters, deploy them to start trading automatically with your money, see the trades come in, and withdraw your money.
Like, it's almost breathtaking, isn't it? Like, to see someone denounce a scam and then in the same breath be like, you know what's not a scam? The same thing.
Well, it turns out that Pinex is a US regulated trading bot company that is still working, unlike Mark Cuban's Voyager company.
Pinex has great liquidity, they're well-funded, and they're registered as a money services business with the US's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network.
It's been promoted by financial YouTubers such as Max Mayer, Eddie Moon, Money ZG, and Full Value Dan. Having trading bots trade for you may seem scammy, but I don't think they're as scammy as stockbrokers. I'm not saying that Pinex is not a scam or that it is not risky, but at least it is still working. So Pinex is currently not a scam as we know it. The next one is about MetaMonks, which is related to NFTs. And if you know anything about NFTs, then you know that it has lost a lot of value. But as Coffeezilla addressed, it was shut down before it got started.
Now, to be fair to Jake, I don't think this NFT project, which was called MetaMonks, ever launched. I think it got scrapped because they didn't build enough hype.
What a shame. That was the most legit business I've ever sponsored. Now, the accusation that Coffeezilla spends most time on was about a rug pull video where I promoted the Cunning Wolves Society.
I love the shamelessness. The guy you're hearing from right now, by the way, is Brett. He's the expert in rug pulls, supposedly teaching us how to avoid scams. And at the end of this video, he's like, yeah, you gotta be careful because people will just say anything to take your money. You never know who to trust. Oh, by the way, buy our NFT project, the Cunning Wolves Society. You could not have picked a less trustworthy name. You might as well have named it the Sneaky Snakes or Rug Pull Rabbits.
Now, when people look at this and see that it has lost so much value, most people would think that it's a scam. So, it's a scam. I don't care. I've already been paid. So yeah, they are a scam. There was also another accusation from Atosi who said that I promoted TuneFM and that it was a scam because it was based on a cryptocurrency.
We're talking about Jake Tran shilling a service that has this weird cryptocurrency token that's built on Hedera Hashgraph called Jam Token, which I have even more problems with. So for you to give up your email and information, they're essentially giving you 100 Jam Tokens.
Well, if he's saying that all cryptocurrency promotions are scams, then yeah, I would agree. But my promotion was not about a cryptocurrency. It was about TuneFM, a station where you can listen to music. I didn't tell people to go and buy the coin as an investment. I told people to go check out the station to listen to its music. It just happens to be based on a cryptocurrency. It was not an investment promotion. Most people would spend $5 to $10 to check it out to see if they like it. If they didn't like it, then they wouldn't use it again. How is that any different from a Shopify or a Skillshare ad? Now I want to address the main theme of Coffee's video.
And what I noticed is that Jake makes these videos exposing scams, but then often uses the same tactics of the scam to then pitch you like a sponsor that's in the same lane.
There are two main reasons why I do that. Number one, it is easy for me to transition into an ad that is already talking about the subject matter. And number two, it is a fun way for me to mess with the sponsors. I don't like promoting things. Nobody does. So when I do, I put their ads in a video that tells them not to buy the actual stuff that I'm promoting. So in that way, people don't really buy them. It is how I save my audience money while also being paid by the promotion. So there you have it. I have a one scammy promotion out of the 218 videos that I have made. That is less than 0.5%. Is that enough to label me as scamming my audience? I don't think so, but apparently Coffeezilla does. He thinks that the majority of my promotions are scams, not just the few that he mentions. To be honest, I think he's right. I think that all promotions are scams. They are literally tricking millions of poor Americans into buying something that they don't really need until they saw the promotion. How evil is that? Honestly, I really like Coffee's videos because they were really entertaining and informative. But recently, the amount of research that goes into these videos has really gone downhill because he's just trying to produce too many videos. I don't think that he fully understands how much weight he has in the community and that one video can ruin someone's life. Like he said,
just because someone is calling out scams doesn't instantly make them trustworthy.
I am not claiming that I am a trustworthy person. I am just someone who is willing to do what it takes to grow my business, as long as it is legal. However, I believe that quote also applies to Coffeezilla. Just because he calls out scams doesn't mean that he is always right or always trustworthy either.